Okay, here we are again. I'd like to sing a Mary Chafin Carpenter song now. I think she is my favourite singer-songwriter. I think she writes fabulous songs. John Jennings, who she used to write with, he was like a sort of singing, writing mate for about 20 odd years till he died a couple of years ago. In a video of a concert, he said he felt that his song, her voice, is an invitation to intimacy. And it can be. There's a very sort of lovely, soft intimacy to her, but she also does a sort of ballsy, kick you up the arse sort of songs, and this is one of those. This is one called The Hard Way. Show a little inspiration, show a little spark, show the things that drew me to you, won my heart. Tell me something I don't know instead of everything I do. Look at me as if I mean something to you. Our hearts are beating while we sleep, while we're wide awake, and the world won't stop. Actions speak loudest. Listen to your heart, to what your heart might say. Everything we got the hard way. Show a little passion, show a little style now. Show the knack of knowing when and the gift for knowing how. Have a little trust in us when feeling skews the path. We got this far, not by luck, but by never turning back. Some they call on destiny, but I just call on faith. That the world won't stop. Actions speak loudest. Listen to your heart, to what your heart might say. Everything we've got the hard way. Caught up in our little lives, there's not a lot left over. I see what's missing in your eyes. You're searching for that field of clover. Show a little inspiration, show a little spark, show the world a little light when you shine it in your heart. We've got two lives, one we're given and the other one we make. And the world won't stop, actions speak loudest. Listen to your heart, to what your heart might say. Everything we've got, everything we've got, everything we've got the hard way. And the world won't stop. You know the world don't stop. You know the world don't stop on the hard way. This is a song by Pete Morton, singer-songwriter from the Midlands. I heard him on the radio 15 years or so ago, maybe 20 years ago. He's got this very, very big, beefy voice. I just sort of thought of him as being this sort of like 6'4" guy, big beard, chunky sweater and a tankard, really sort of booming voice, you know. It's really good. And then when I actually saw a photograph of him, he's like this scrawny little guy from Leicester, and apparently used to busk on the streets, singing punk songs and all that. But he's got his very own style now. But he writes lovely songs, and I saw him in the Woodman Folk Club near Wolverhampton about maybe 15 years ago. Because a lot of his songs have got a very sort of spiritual and Buddhist-y feel to them. And I asked him actually at half time, I said, are you a Buddhist? He said, I'm not, he said, but you're not the first person to ask me that. So he's got a very sort of definite flavour to his songs. I think it's lovely. It's Pete Morton. This is a song which is very Buddhist-y. It's a song called Change. I think it's about sort of, life is about change, and there's a sort of mythical element in the dream world that exists as well, and maybe we only get in touch with it when we dream. Okay, Change by Pete Morton. Me and George Fox rode out through the shires, over the hills, the ditches and the mires, over the hills and down through the dales of England and Scotland and Wales. We came to a house one day in York. We drank with a merchant who slurred as he talked of the teas in the east, the gold in the west, and the unruly heathen he'd put to death. Next morning we passed the fairest of Mays, standing by the road, how he giggled and waved, and there was one dressed in white. Again I never felt so far in my life. Well, I woke from my sleep about 8 o'clock. I'd been drinking cans on the Wessex Scot, grabbed all my things and got off the train, and I walked through the station in the rain. And a voice deep within started to sing of change, the love of this world and everything in it, and change. Well, I walked through the street into the town, where some asked for change would get pushed down, and some walked by afraid of a lie. How I wished a great voice could break through the sky. Well, I went to my house down by the river, switched on the TV and looked at the picture, saw Africa burning, children and mothers, fires and tears in Technicolor. And a voice deep within started to sing of change, 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 the love of this world and everything in it. Change, change, change. Well, I made up some tea, I put on a tape, phoned my girlfriend to say I'd be late. Oh, we argued and then she said I'm no good. I mumbled some nothings like nothing does. So I went to the pub, I took my guitar and I sang a few songs in the smoke-filled bar. Oh, we had a good time, didn't have a care, until I fell asleep, slumped in a chair. And a voice deep within started to sing of change, the love of this world and everything in it, change. Well, I dreamt St. Francis sat on a step, asking for change but just getting wet, and some merchants rode by dressed in their cloaks, mumbling some hatred about begging folk. Then me and George Fox rode back through the shires, over the hills and the ditches and the mires, over the hills and down through the dales of England and Scotland and Wales. And a voice deep within started to sing of change, the love of this world and everything in it. And change, change, change. Change, 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 change.